fire in our engine casing. The good news is that we have put out that fire, and we are now evaluating the situation. And we're still going to see some smoke coming out of the smokestack there, but it's no reason to any alarm. The fire is under control, and our fire teams and technical teams are now going in to have make an assessment of the area. We have no problem with propulsion or power or anything such. The ship is perfectly safe. We are still under command, and there is no reason at all to be alarmed about the situation. It's all perfectly under control right now. And we will keep you updated here as soon as we get some more information. And right now, please just stay calm, do whatever you do, and we will come back with further information. And right now, there is no, as I said, no reason to alarm. We have this under control, and the fire has been put out. Of course, when there has been a fire, there is smoke. That smoke will take a while to get out. And we don't have any of it inside the ship. It's all on the open deck area there. So please stay away from deck 14 and that open deck area there, because and the aft part of the ship. We're going to keep her upwind for a while to just let that smoke drift off. But please don't go there, because you don't need to inhale any of that stuff. So that's my message right now. And as I said, I will keep you updated. But right now, once again, no reason to panic or feel alarm. We have the fire under control. The situation is perfectly under control right now. So thank you, and as I said, I'll keep you updated. Thank you.
Fire is controlled.
That was part of the show.
Right.
I just wanted you to know you have nothing to worry about.
Right.
Okay, back to little Joe. Remember the 4 aces?
Yeah.
4 aces on the bottom. This is how I would do it if I was playing cards and I had to put aces on the bottom. I'd do like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd push off the top card, but I'd really deal myself the bottom card. You see that? That's called bottom dealing. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like it's coming off the top, but it's really coming off the bottom. By pushing that top card, it creates the illusion. Remember that ace of hearts is on the bottom, and that's called bottom dealing. There we go.
Following crew: 131, 132, 137, 139, 140, 141, 143, 144, and 147. Please report to the medical team.
That sounds good too.
I think I'm one of those numbers. All right.
Oh, no.
If you're ever playing cards and someone keeps getting the 4 aces, you don't want to deal with it, but make sure there's only 4 aces in the deck. Make sure that the cards are completely shuffled. As you can see, this deck is completely shuffled. It's completely mixed up. Also, make sure that the cards are not marked. It's very simple to see if the cards are marked. If the cards are marked, they're going to have a mark on the back in this blue deck, so being blue and white, and be in the top corners of the deck. If you want to see if a deck of cards is marked, all you have to do is run your fingers through the cards like this. Remember the little stick books with the stick people moving? It's the same thing. If cards are marked, you'll see spots jumping all over. Did I mention this was called the standing ovation trick? You'll see why in a second. You'll see why in a second. But before I show you why it's called that, I'm going to show you something that there's only a handful of people that can do. Handful of people that can do this. And the people that can do this would never show you they can do it. They're just going to take your money. Now I'm taking those 4 aces, as you can see, and I'm putting them in 4 different parts of the deck, but they're all on the bottom part of the deck. I am now going to do what's called center dealing. I'm going to deal those 4 aces out of the center of the pack. It looks a lot like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I reach right into the center and take one out. There's 1. Ace number 2, right out of the center. Ace number 3. And finally, ace number 4, and that's center. Thank you. I've been practicing that a long time, so I'm going to show you that one more time, except this time I'm going to take the aces and place them face up in the deck in 4 different parts of the deck. There's 2 aces. There's 3 aces, and finally the last ace, face up in the middle of the deck, ace number 4. 4 aces. I'll square up the deck. Not only after squaring the cards, I can shuffle the cards and cut the cards, and believe it or not, still keep track of those 4 aces. I will deal them to myself on the 5th deal with center dealing. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no ace on top, no ace on bottom. If I want one, I just reach in the center and take one out. Isn't that amazing? Ace number 2. Not on top, not on bottom, somewhere in the center. I just reach in and take one out. Ace number 3. Again, not on top, not on bottom. Ace number 3. And finally, ace number 4, and that's center dealing. Thank you. Now, if you were playing cards with me, you would, I hope, if I keep making the aces appear, you wouldn't play, but I would never do that. Let's say I knew where the ace of clubs was, and I wanted to deal myself the 2 of clubs. How would I do that? Well, in shuffling the cards, instead of shuffling the cards like this, I'd put them way out here. Look what happens. I can see the cards as I shuffle. I saw the 2 of clubs, so I can cut very close, maybe even right to the 2 of clubs. There's the 2 of clubs. Not only did I cut to the 2 of clubs, but I also stacked the 3, the 4, and the 5 right behind it. So guess what? I win. But what if I wasn't playing poker? What if I was playing gin rummy? How about a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Isn't that gin? What if I was playing bridge? Jack, queen, king. And the reason I call this the standing ovation trick is I just, after all that shuffling and all that dealing, I just stacked that entire deck in order. Hearts to the king, spades to the king, and diamonds to the king. And there they are. Hearts, spades, and diamonds. That's my job. Thank you very much.